Alright, let's do this. Gonna play some red-white cycling again. I tried finding that list. I wish I could credit who I actually got the list from, but nonetheless, it's doing really well in Historic. I don't know what the deal is, but I've seen a lot of people with a lot of X1s and stuff like that help me tear Platinum into Diamond in like 2 hours yesterday. So, gonna actually record this though. So there's a lot of weird stuff to it. Most of the main board is pretty obvious for it. I mean, the thing is right now, Flourishing Fox is great, Zenith Flare is great, and Hollow One's great. All these cards are actually what you need to be playing. Flameblade Adept kind of just acts as extra copies of Fox. There's actually a lot of matchups where I'll take out the Flameblade Adept because I don't need as many cards like that. Dranith Stinger is basically your other way to win besides the main three. And then it's just random cyclers. Pretty much all of these cards have matchups where they're useless, but because it's a cycling deck, you just throw them away. So when you don't need your Sweltering Suns, it cycles to help out with Flourishing Fox and Hollow Ones and Zenith Flares. Cast Out, same thing. A lot of situations where you'll need to exile some stuff, so it's important to have in the deck. But at the same time, most of the time it's just a 1-1 cycler because honestly even getting to turn 4 where you use it is very rare. But there are situations where you use it. Go for Blood, same thing. Just cheaper interaction, stuff like that. Footfall Crater, there are some situations where you'll want to give your creatures Trample or sometimes Haste. But mostly you'll use it to give Flourishing Fox Trample. But for the most part, again, cycling. That's basically what all the non-Flourishing Fox, Zenith Flare, and Hollow One stuff is, though I have actually cycled Hollow One several times. Mana Base is just here to kind of cast some of the cards in the sideboard, but for the most part it's a red-white deck. Are playing 4 of each of these to thin it a little bit. I want to say it's okay, yeah, 23 lands, so you do want some of them to be cycling lands for that reason, but it makes sure you hit your land drops. Because hitting the first 3 land drops is extremely important. Every land drop after that is kind of meh. Really, after you get to 4, maybe 5 mana, you don't even need it at that point. Just some random sideboards. With a deck like this, you can't sideboard too much. Basically, it's just like removing Sweltering Suns whenever it's useless. Removing Flameblade Adepts when you're actually trying to control your opponent's board a little bit. I take it out against aggro decks, and then go from there. It just kind of depends on the matchup. Grafdigger's Cage when you need it. Yasharn against sacrifice decks. Abandoned Sarcophagus is a random. This one's actually kind of cool. It helps me against board wipe decks. I actually played it once yesterday. It wasn't too bad. Forsake the Worldly is just a cycle card, so it's basically free to put it in the sideboard. Freya is for when you know you're going to seat Narset, but to be honest, I played against Narset twice yesterday. I think it was one of my losses, and then the other time, which I think it was more the board wipes that got me rather than Narset, but nonetheless, Narset is a problem for this deck, but honestly, with Flourishing Fox, and even you can get them with Stinger, you can get a Narset off the board pretty easily unless they choose not to minus it, which I think is the mistake my opponent that I beat made. So that's the thing there. Extra Sweltering Suns and then some cheap interaction just to get through there. Let's see how we do. Diamond push with red-white cycling. Let's see if I can do this. Well, that's a good start. Oh, Flourishing Fox, but no way to cast it. Oh, this is rough. Okay. Alright, I see the line. I do have ways to get these Hollow Ones out. So, what I'm going to do, cast this on red, or play this on red, and pass. Okay. Let my opponent scry first. Don't give away too much information, and cycle this. Okay. Alright. really need to get an untapped land. If I can do that, then I can drop a bunch of hollow ones. But I also need to be mindful of... Okay, so there's a land. Now I just... Yeah, I've got it. Okay, cool. Alright, let's cycle Footfall first. Okay. I don't think this is going to be useful, so I'm going to cycle it. Trying to hit something less useful than Flourishing Fox. I guess I'm going to have to. If I'd hit that. Well, no, I couldn't have done that because I had already used my white source. Okay, 2 4/4s. Ooh, okay. Alright, so they're gonna... Oh, okay. Got you. I see what you're doing. I can get rid of this Regisaur. Do I want to, though? Alright, I can get rid of Reggie, but I don't think I care. Yeah. Like, I'm just gonna let it discard cards out of their hand. I mean, what are they playing? Yeah, this is really gonna help. Attack, sure. Okay, so cycle the bigger stuff first. Okay. Okay. Just swinging this. Okay. Alright, so this turn I'll be blocking with Hollow One. Hopefully, I won't have to use this Zenith Flare, because I really just want to cycle down and then use it next turn. Okay, so I'm going to have to use Zenith Flare. Now I use Zenith Flare. Hopefully they attack double. Yes, okay, cool. So I just have to get fairly lucky on my Flameblade Adept. Okay, so I've got 3 cycles, so... Need to hit one more. Oh, that should be it. Yep. Got it. Exactly 6. Boom. Alright. That was interesting. I want to look at that graveyard again. Okay. I don't even know what this is. I don't see Reptilian Reflection mattering. I don't think there's much of anything that matters here. It's just a question of, do I actually think Sweltering Suns is bad, which I kind of think it is. Is there anything that would be valuable though? This isn't bad, given what I saw. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna put Abandon. I'll put in this Baffling Inn. I think those are fine. This doesn't really do much. Okay, this has a quick start to it. I need to throw back one of these lands. We'll say this land's probably the best one to get rid of. Okay, I'm less afraid. Okay, I want my opponent to try to kill Flameblade Adept. Like, I'd rather have Flourishing Box stay alive, so I'm gonna let them use removal on Flameblade Adept. If they want to swing with a 1/1, that's fine. Okay, so now I have multiple creatures that buff off of cycling. So my opponent has to interact in some way. Murder's fine. So why did you murder that? Why didn't you murder the fox? I mean, okay, because of this. Fair enough. Alright. So I'm gonna go Steep first. Healer. Go. Okay. Alright, so they have to be mindful of the fox, but they need to get rid of the Flameblade Adept. Okay, now they can actually block Flameblade Adept. Okay, so they can't put counters on this anymore. I think I cast out. I'm gonna shock this. Let's see how my opponent blocks just this. Okay, so just doing that. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna do stuff on their turn. So I'm really inclined to bring in Magma Spray next game now, seeing more of what my opponent's playing. Alright, Blight Beetle doesn't matter. Ooh, this actually helps me. I say it helps me, I don't think it does. Let's add white. Cycle this. Okay. Should have cycled after I got my... You see, I could have accidentally drawn my planes. That would have been bad. Okay, so my opponent's swinging. Do I care? Not really. Okay. try to, ooh, double hollow one. That sounds good. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that makes things interesting. Granted, I don't think it matters as much as my opponent thinks it does, but that is a good card. Okay, so definitely red here. See what happens with just straight attacks. In order to block Flameblade to death, they have to double block it, which will leave one of the hollow ones in play. They can't pump Knight. Okay, in order to do that, you've got to throw Knight under the bus as well. Okay, this is fine. Yep. So that takes care of both of them. Go to 7. Okay, so they can't take me out with that. And I just get back everything I get there. So any life loss is fine because, I mean, I just have it. Yep, flare you. Alright. 1 and 0. Okay. Let's keep it going. I'll play again. Alright, so this is not bad because I have multiple stingers. I don't like on the draw, I would definitely throw this hand back, but I actually like this on the play. On the draw, this would be a snap throwback because you need to be as aggressive as possible. However, there's not a whole lot turn 1 that would really scare me. Like even seeing a fatal push or something like that on my creatures wouldn't be a problem. Having multiple stingers can end the game really quickly. So this is going to be a Thought Seize. What are you going to take? Take a stinger? That's fine. That's 2 damage to you. I mean, if they have a Heartless Act or something, it can still play another stinger next turn. And these are all worst case scenarios. Hopefully it's like Search Res Kanto or something. Ah, rogues. Okay. Yeah, this is very fine. I have 0 problem with this. Let's go attack first. Assume they're not going to block. Yeah. I mean, there's no way they're playing board wipes and rogues, so I guess they could be playing the new one, but that's a 4-drop Crippling Fear. Thief is fine. Drill bits. Okay. I mean, there's not much else I can do there. I'm not going to use this. Okay, so they're going to take Zenith Flare here. Just means I still have these. see what I draw. Hopefully I draw decently. Okay, no reason to attack. I wonder what the red's for. Like, Drillbit's nice, but is it really extra copies of Thoughtseize though? I don't think so. I think Drillbit's a bit greedy. I like how Flameblade Adept drew attention away from the Stingers. Okay. If all they're doing is swinging with Blackguard, that's amazing. Okay. Thicket. Okay, just draw decently. Hope my opponent draws a Thoughtseize here. That would be really good. Okay, so they do have Wind Robber active. Okay, just draw decently. It's a Flourishing Fox, that's something. Okay. What do I think the chances are my opponent can counter Flare? Can they actually kill me? I want to play around Drown in the Loch. The best I can. Actually, no, I couldn't play around Drown in the Loch. Okay, I just gave my opponent a chance. I gave my opponent 2 extra cards. If they have Drown in the Loch, there's nothing I can do about this. Okay. So they don't have it there. Perfect. Okay, I gave my opponent an extra draw. That was a mistake. That being said, I did get it. It was fortunate. This seems really good. So does Sweltering Suns. Magma Spray's instant speed, so I think just taking out the Flameblade Adepts is good here. Abandoned Sarcophagus seems really good if I can get that to resolve. Like, that's just so much gas against rogues. Okay. Opponent mulliganed. I don't particularly like this hand, but yeah, I won't throw it back. Alright, this is better. This is better. So just throw back the Zenith Flare. Hoping to free cast Hollow One. At least need a lead on this Flourishing Fox, which I'll get. And I was just meant to draw Zenith Flare. Okay, so they're gonna go ahead and drown this. Cool. It's one less counter. It's not the best, but I'll take it. Cycle this, see if I can draw anything. Okay. Good news is if my opponent commits to the board a lot, I can Swelter. Hopefully they play like the Una Bodyguard or whatever. Take this away from them. Oh wait, no, I don't have red. Okay. In that case, let's start cycling. Hopefully I can draw some red source. Here we go. Give me another hollow one. Alright. I'll take it. The thing about this deck that's really cool is usually Fox can play around Sweltering Suns, but Hollow One definitely does. So, okay. Where does this put me? Okay. They draw off of Wind Robbers now. That's unfortunate. I think I just want to go for cycling plan. Let's see what I can get off of it. Should have played around a discard. No, okay. This is the right play now. Originally it wasn't going to be the right play because I needed to hold up Zenith Flare, but since I drew a Fox, I kind of got lucky there. But since I drew a Fox, this is perfect. Because even if my opponent has a discard spell, I lose Zenith Flare, but I still have Fox. And like this Zenith Flare is going to be super lethal soon. And they're looking for land drops. Perfect. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. It's a problem I can play around, but it's still a bit of a problem. I can Swelter and get rid of it. I would lose the Fox though. Hopefully I can draw a way around it. Nope. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's see. I think I'm just gonna pass here. Try to commit my opponent to killing the Fox. What is this? Okay, pathway. So still not showing why they're playing red yet. Okay, this turn's gonna hurt. Cycle this. That's a weird one. There's a lot of cards like a Braid, stuff like that I could have come up with. That is not one that would have been on my radar. This is gonna be a very narrow window for me to be in this. Okay. I think any chance of me winning involves this resolving. So they're just sacrificing Wind Robber. That's good. Alright, I can deal with that. Zenith Flare is still super good. Ooh, Robber. Okay. Whew, glad I got another Sweltering Suns. Activate this, get a Footfall, that's fine. Okay, activate another one of these. I might as well cycle it. Okay. In case they get a Thoughtseize. Well, I can protect my hand. Okay. Alright, so do one cycling card. Oof. Just off. Okay. There's nothing I can do. Question is, what do I target? I'm gonna target. I should have targeted the scavenger. Like, I guess another Zenith Flare does it. What do I have milled though? 2 Zenith Flares, so 2 are left in the deck. That's double Sacred Foundry. Alright. At least I know my cycles are really good. All I needed was this card. Okay, Flourishing Fox is never going to win the game, so might as well cycle it. Nope. Okay. Okay, I feel like my opponent's gonna have a way to counter a Zenith Flare, so I don't even think that's a good draw now. Nope. Okay. Opponent's got it. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Whew. Alright, this is not perfect, but it's good. Definitely going to lead on this pathway with the Fox. Hopefully the Fox survives at least one turn. Always make sure you play your foxes correctly. It's literally the most difficult card because it's so easy to just cycle it. Come on, opponent. Play's not that good. I was about to say, you know I'm gonna be able to cycle. Okay. Double Zenith Flare seems really good. There's a lot of ways my opponent could answer Fox. That's an okay one to do though. I'm gonna actually cast this Stinger. Relic. That's fine. Nah, I'm good. Let's go with this. I'm more likely to cast this. Okay. Ooh, I can go for blood to get rid of this if I need to. I don't think that's worth it, but it is an option. Might as well attack with both of these, they can't. Is my opponent gonna put themselves at risk? I didn't think so. This is quad Zenith player. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay, so quad Zenith players, all lethal. This is going to take a lot for my opponent to win. And with, yep, that's game. Okay. Get all those triggers on the stack. Sacrifice Wind Robber. Fine. Coasting. 3-0. Or 2-0. 2-0. Sorry. Let's not jump the gun. On the play 3 times in a row. Okay. This is terrible. Playable. I don't like it, especially because it doesn't have white, but this is playable. Doesn't have 1-drop and doesn't have white mana, but I want to say a cycle Go for Blood, depending on if I think it's relevant. Is my opponent gonna crack Fabled Passage? Give me information. Okay. Definitely Stinger here. Alright, time for you to show what you're playing. Fabled Passage. I love this card so much. Okay, so could be looking at some removal. Death Shadow. Or no, wait. I guess Arcanist is a big option too. Fatal Push is fine, I guess. Okay, so there's my white source. I could draw some hollow ones, so that seems like the plan is just to try to get hollow one in play if possible. Nope. Okay. Alright, setting up for some decent Zenith players at least. I've got 3 cycles in hand, so that's good. So it's just a mid-range deck. Okay. Alright, let's go with Stinger. I at least get 2 damage off of Stinger, assuming my opponent has removal. Scrying off the Tome's fine. Ooh, kept it on top. Show me what you got then. Okay. Let's go ahead and cycle down. There's my hollow one. A little bit late to the party. Hollow one's not going to do any good, so let's just get rid of that. Double Zenith Flare. Okay. Alright, it's a tough spot. I think I'm just going to pass. Could resolve Zenith Flare. See if my opponent has a discard first. So I could see the other bolus soon. Okay, that's fine. Now Zenith Flare resolves. I would love to see them bounce Stinger. Okay. I think I actually just want to cycle this turn, because I'm not threatened to anything. So hopefully hit some cyclers. Perfect. I mean, this is still doing damage too. Ooh, okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm just passing here. And they didn't activate Tome, so it can't gain life. Perfect. Going ahead and drawing. Oh, is that a guaranteed win? Do you have 2 discard spells? Okay. Okay. Definitely out the Sweltering Suns. Most likely in the Reflections. I don't see anything else worth looking at. Maybe Sarcophagus. I think just putting those 2 in, just extra threats. Try to end the game as quick as possible. Alright. This is definitely the hard game. This has a bunch of cyclers. Like, I wish this Zenith Flare or the Reflection were another cycling card, but overall I can keep this, because even if they do a Thoughtseize on Flameblade Adept, I still have 2 cyclers to try to find a second land. Void. Okay, that changes the game. They kept a bad hand just to get Void. I like it. I like where this is going. Alright, let's cycle. Try to find a better land. Okay, I can't, so swing. Keep missing land drops. Keep missing land drops. Tell me you kept this hand just to have Void against me. That's fine. Okay. So I have options. But I think my best option is just playing this. play Hollow One though? Nah, I think I'm just gonna play this. Okay, if they're gonna go all in on Leyline of the Void, I might take out 2 Zenith Flares. What would I bring in though? This deck has a lot of play around Graveyard Hate. I'm very surprised about that. But I mean, the thing is like Zenith Flare and the Abandoned Sarcophagus are the only things that really care about your graveyard. Could bring in the random hate cards. Oh, this is beautiful. Alright, cycle the useless stuff. Trying to hit a land drop. Oh, dice. Oops, nope, not you. Here. Okay, so now these resolve. I do sort of play around board wipes, but at the same time. So I kind of think I shouldn't commit both Hollow Ones. I think I should just play one. Because these do get hit on Extinction Event, so if that's something my opponent's looking at, I do lose to that. Okay, perfect. Now it's 3-0. Okay, let's keep this going. Okay, finally on the draw. Enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah, I can't do this on the Yorion. Yeah, I need something faster. I can't cast it though. Like, this is better, but alright, I can cast that. So I need the 2 lands. Okay, definitely throwing that back. Okay. Alright, so this is an easy branch. Well, yeah. So is it safe to assume this is getting blocked? No, okay. Or not yet, at least. Okay. I like how this hand's setting up, despite being a 5-card hand. Okay, Apparition's gonna cause problems. Because even if I get rid of Apparition, it's still just a 1-1. Alright, I can't cycle and do that in the same turn, so I think I just want to grow this as much as possible. Okay. Oh. Okay. definitely some Yorion value with this. So I think I'm going to sideboard a little differently. That's not good. Okay, so now Flameblade Adept's pretty easy. Really need to hit some more cyclers. Alright, add your Yorion. No, okay. Alright, so I get the 1/1, but then I'll lose the Fox. I can hit Apparition here. Let's see what happens when I cycle first. I think I'm just going all in on cycling. Could play Flameblade Adept. Or, I mean, not Flameblade, play Hollow One. Yeah, I think I want to do that. Okay. Like, even if they blink and exile Hollow One, I actually get a bigger creature. Okay, Thragtusk is a problem. Okay. So, like, if they hit Hollow One, that just makes it better. So you gotta hit Flameblade Adept. Yep. Okay. Are you gonna lose your Thragtusk for this? Okay. We'll cycle. Okay, I'll play the free one. Night of Autumn. Dang it, that's gonna take out both Hollow Ones. Oh, I had a chance at this. This is insane. Sure. Exile Knight, hit that, yep. I think this is just set up perfectly to beat me. Alright. Let's see what I can do here. A lot of the worst cards are white, so kind of think Fry is not bad. This exiles. I think just that. Yeah, I think just bringing in the Forsake the Worldly. This is going to be tough. I think this deck is really set up well to beat what I'm doing. I'm going to go for blood. I mean, I took out a cycler for a cycler, so that's not bad. This is definitely a very tough Yorion deck. Okay. Okay, on the play. I have more cards this time. Alright. Okay. If I can get this hollow one into play next turn, that'll be really good. Though I could get blown out to a Knight of Autumn. That's the only problem with that. Whew. Okay, so Charming Prince is not a problem. Let's go ahead and play this land. Okay, my opponent is going to block, so that's going to force me to use this. I don't think playing Stinger matters. I think we're just making these as big as possible. Ooh! Double hollow one. Let's see if we can go for triple. Now I'm protected against Knight of Autumn. Like, this is slam. GG's. This is what happens when you have a bunch of cards. Okay. Alright. That was an easy one. Okay. Fast hands with a lot of cards. I really don't need to mulligan against something that has the value that this deck has. Yeah. Yeah. If these were foxes, I'd have to mulligan, but because it's Flame Blade, I have a chance. Flameblade might actually be better because it doesn't get blocked by Charming Prince. I do have to worry about Apparition though. Okay. Can't really cast. Okay, that's fine. So I'd have to risk both of their creatures. Perfect. So they have to double block in order to get rid of one Flameblade Adept. I assume this is a deck that does run 3 Yorions in the main board as well. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's see. So drew the land here. I assume just play this, see how my opponent blocks. I assume they're going to block, which means the other gets through. Let's go with this one. I'd rather them have the Charming Prince. Okay. I think it's fine to cycle. just needed one more card, and I could have gotten rid of both. That's fine though. Like, even if they gain life off of this Yorion bouncing out Charming Prince, that's not a big deal. Like, I'm gonna make it up with the Zenith Flares. Yep. So I figured they would do. Okay. So I can just passing here. And I can double flare if they commit their mana. Come on. Come on. Play something else. Give me this game. See, I don't see my opponent playing any interaction though. Okay, so this is perfect. I think just splitting it's the best play. And I can just keep cycling. Opponent committed. Got it. Whew! Alright, that one was tight. Whew. Okay. So pretty much just going to trade out. Gonna go 3 games on the play, 3 games on the draw. Alright, give me a fox. That is not a fox. That is also not a fox. I just look like I'm playing. Oh, this is bad. Alright, so Zenith Flare goes back for sure. Oh, this is horrible. Alright. I just want to get information. Oh wait, no, never mind. There's a fox. Alright, I want to play this hand now. I was literally just going to pass turn and get information, but since I drew a fox, I'm going to try. I can double cycle this. There's an argument for playing Stinger depending on what my opponent does. If they foretell, then I think that they have Doomscar and I just commit to the board. Okay, because of this. I don't think I want to go all in on this one creature. Okay. I mean, if I get blown out to an anger, that's fine. Okay. Okay, this is not bad. Really needed one of these to be a land drop of some sort. Or at the very least another cycler. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. Okay. This is interesting. Is this like an Enigma deck? Or whatever the enchantment's called? That's what I assume this is. Maybe seeing a Niv. Like, I mean, I've only seen 4 lands, an Oath of Kaya, and a Yorion, so there's not a whole lot to draw off of, but this makes me think 5-color Niv, which is probably playing. Okay, I really need to cycle this, but sure. Alright. I mean, this was a 4-card hand. I feel really confident against this, though. Like, I think the mana inconsistency is gonna help me win this. Not this game, obviously. This game is over. Oh, I called it! Okay. There's your Sharn. Justice. Okay. I think this seals the deal. I think the game is over, but hold out to hope that I can hit a string of good cyclers and then maybe Zenith Flare to finish the game next turn. Maybe. Okay. Any cycler would be good here. Come on. Okay, yeah, there's no way. Alright, opponent's got that, but feeling pretty confident. My opponent was very close to losing that, and I was a 4-card hand on the draw. I don't think there's anything I want to change. Can make an argument for the reflections. Nah. Like, I guess I could have thrown some of the cheaper cyclers in. That might have been the better play. Oh, I'm just not meant for this game. Oh, come on. Alright. This is what I'm getting. Okay, so throw them back literally in order from least to most useful. Sure. Three-card hand. Okay. Well, this would certainly be clip-worthy. If anything, there's that. Okay. Opponent was playing Justice Strike. Okay. Alright, if I see Oathir, I'm done. I mean, that would require them to have black mana and play it. They have a potential Niv next turn. Okay. I mean, even if this Sweltering Suns was cheaper, yeah, like I'd still be in trouble. I mean, if they just add Yorion, that's not bad. Okay. It's not a fast clock. So maybe some kind of land into cycling the Sweltering Suns. Oh no, it gains Death Touch. Okay, so I can now cast these Zenith Flares. Ooh, bridge. Oof, I think I'm just a turn too late. Okay, what have I got to do? Okay, what are you gonna get to close this game? That's fine. Now my opponent knows what they're playing around. So far, nothing in this is good, so... I think that's fine. Okay. If they're playing any sort of counters like veto or absorb or any of that. Okay, so this hits graveyard 2. So unfortunately this is gonna hurt my Zenith Flare. But I had to play into this. Okay, so I can cast a Zenith Flare if I need to. Okay. Alright, that also doesn't do anything. Okay. Alright, come on, opponent. Just play a card that finishes the game. Don't make me sit through this and be hopeful. I mean, Tibble doesn't do anything, though. Like, minusing it doesn't. Okay, so that's fine. Are you just gonna play a land? Okay, that's fine. It's gotten 2 Prismatic Bridge. Like, if they've got the cards they've gotten off of Prismatic Bridge makes me think that there's a chance. Like, the cards have been just awful so far. Okay, so we're gonna flare them once just to get out of range of your Sharn killing me. Okay. Secret Foundry. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Hydroid Crisis for 0. That's good. Okay. I mean, maybe? Am I supposed to go for it now, though? Okay, this is... Wow. Okay. Oh, this turns my... What does it do with the cards? Oh, it exiles them. Oh, shoot. Now I've got to start over. Like, it doesn't do anything, but at the same time, it takes all my stuff. Alright. Okay. Draw cyclers. I don't think there's any way. This would have been so good. It's like, just imagine if I came back with a 3-card hand, my opponent got nothing, got nothing, got nothing. Or, excuse me, got a 1-drop, got it killed, got a 1-drop, got it killed, and still won this game. That would have been incredible. But not all stories are meant to be told that way. Okay, there's a stinger, so there's 1 cycle. Two. Got to hit a bunch in a row. I've got 2 mana. Nope, that's not going to be enough. I mean, it depends on what my opponent does, but it should be. Too little, too late. Yeah, my opponent's just gonna do this. Oh well. Such a disgusting way to end a winning streak. Okay. Another game on the draw. Isn't good. Here we go. Alright, so throwing one of these back. Assume this one. No, actually here. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so this to play Fox. Okay. This makes me think I'm playing into a Shocker Frostbite. Okay. Tried to see. Okay, cool. For anybody who doesn't know, I did a dirty little trick there. Okay, this could be Stomp though. Okay, good. Alright, so this will be out of range of most cards now. I think I'm gonna keep one of these healers. Okay, I wanted to keep one healer just in case the life gain was important, but I think it's just about getting Hollowing into play, then casting turn 4, maybe turn 5 Zenith Flare. That's fine. I could have used those cards, but that's fine. I don't think there's any need to play this other Fox. I think I just want to get Hollowing into play. I'll get Hollowing into play regardless, so that's good. Is Annex lethal? Annex is lethal with a cleave, so I can't risk that. Okay. Alright, Torch of Defiance. Assume this is gonna hit Hollow One. At least I've got my opponent playing into my corner now. I can take this. Okay, so they can't activate Embercleave. They can't block the fox. I think playing the Crater would be good for them, because then they could give something haste. Okay, I think playing another fox is best. Still dead to a lot of things. Could play another fox and swing with this one. I think taking this Chandra out is important. Okay. This is not easy. And obviously I'm dead to a cleave. I really think my opponent should have, because see, now Faceless Haven would, yeah, Faceless Haven would have haste. My opponent could have easily won this game. Now granted, obviously if you have a cleave, you just insta-win. So there's like no reason to not even play it right now. If you have cleave, you play it, you win. The bottom line. Also, if you have stomp, that's not lethal. So yeah, punch just gotta show it. Okay, so they didn't have it, so that's good. They can activate Faceless Haven. If they're seeing that they kind of blew the game. Okay. Okay, they're choosing not to use Chandra. So, I could win this game with a really good cycler. With a really good set of cycles or a Zenith Flare, I could win this game. Okay. That's a start. Okay. This is close. Okay, so what am I at? 13. This is as tight as that gets. I can't give my opponent another turn. Oh, come on! Just one cycle. Ugh. Ugh, come on. Alright. Definitely these. Get this out of here. I think cast out's just too well, no, not really. Go for blood's just too hard to cast, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, Fox, but I don't have a way to start. Okay. It's a little rough, but it's on the play. Against a stomp, I'm in pretty bad shape. I think I want to play reactionary, so my opponent can play stomp, and I don't want to lose the Fox for no reason. Okay. I think I could have cycled one card, and it would have been free. I do have my opponent put into a corner though. Oh yeah, I forgot. Cast out requires white. Okay, so that's my fault there. Yeah, I'm poorly playing this game. I'm just flustered by that last one. Okay. This would be so much better if I was playing around stuff. Yeah. If I lose this is my fault. Cast out, I can Zenith Flare, and maybe. Okay. Does my opponent have cleave potentially? Okay, looks like they do. Okay, okay. Alright. Not completely out of this. There's another one of those. Can cast out at any point. I think I want to cycle. Okay, Sweltering Suns is good. Okay. So I deal with that. Shock this in so that I can cast out. Oh, it's non-land permanent. Oh, no. Ah! I just realized this is non-land permanent. Okay, so my opponent can't do that. Alright. Okay, I've got to focus. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so I have to get rid of this. That's not negotiable. Okay. Zenith Flare is good. Alright, so definitely casting this. Cycle. I have a way to deal with that now. Okay. Whoo! Oh. Okay. Alright. I am in this. In fact, I think... No, I think I'm good. Okay. Nope. Absolutely block with Dranith Healer. Okay. Activate it. Come on. Activate it. You know you have to. Activate it. Yes. Okay. Cool. Sweet. Flare you. Cycle. Okay. Alright. Let's go. I don't see a line where I win, but guess play Stinger that takes one away from Flare, but that's fine. Okay. I think I've put my opponent on the back foot now. Alright, that's fine. And I will take this. That's nothing. Okay. Oh, that's game. Whew. Cannot activate Faceless Haven. GG's. Oh. Activate Ruins. Fine. Okay. Tried punting that game. Tried punting it. Okay, let's focus. Let's focus. Game 1 was tight. Nearly losing that one was my fault. Let's just get a good solid game. I don't like what my opponent's doing. Like, I get playing snow cards for Frostbite, but Ruins, Faceless Haven, and your mountains, like, you've got to be playing 26, 27 lands to make that work. I just don't think that's doable. Like, I think in Historic, you have to choose your lane. You have to either choose Faceless Haven or choose Ruins. I don't think there's a wrong choice, but I do think that choosing both is wrong. I would lean towards Ruins because I want all of my mana to be red. I want to be casting all my spells at all times, but I can see a case for Faceless Haven, especially with like Ugin, but I just don't see where you can actually play both. Alright, this is something you kind of have to keep. Wish I wasn't casting Flourishing Fox off of Sacred Foundry, but I think I'm going to do it this way. Could have played Steep. Okay, no, Steep wouldn't have been the right choice. Okay, so I'm just playing both Flourishing Foxes. Looks like my opponent doesn't have any. Okay, they do. Alright, so this could be a stomp on Flourishing Fox. Which is fine because I have the backup. Oh. Okay. Okay. And they clearly don't have stomp or they would have played it that turn. Alright, this is fine. Okay. Alright, cycle least useful first. Okay, so I'm gonna get it. So, alright, so I've got a hollow one. Let's see if I can get another one. Nope. Okay. But I do have Cast Out and Forsake the Worldly, so those are both good. I don't even have to play Steep next turn. Oh, Lava Coil. Ouch. That's rough. Okay. I don't think I want to cycle anything here. Do I feel like I need to cast? Ooh, I can exile it with Forsake. Okay, so let's do this. Let's try to find that sarcophagus. Okay. Central hollow one. Okay. Let's play Fox. Okay, that's looking good. And I can always forsake this annex if I need to. I have cast out as well, which I'm likely to cycle this cast out, but assuming my opponent just straight passes, I'm probably not going to cycle either of these. Ooh, War, which I can get rid of that, so that's not a problem. Just going to take 3 here. Yeah, I think I'm going to cycle this, because I can draw a sarcophagus. Okay. That added another layer to it. So I think forsake the worldly, target a crowing, but I'd... Okay. So now my creatures have to attack. There's a lot of layers to this, certainly. Trying to get the most value out of my cards. Braid. Okay, so that gets rid of this. Ooh, Zenith Flare. Oh, double Zenith Flare! Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright then. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, opponent. I get my hollow one back. You can have that. You can Ember Cleave me if you want. All of that's fine. All of that's fine. Let's go. Show me cleave. Show me cleave. Let's go. GG's. Oof, come on. Do it. What does that tell you, opponent? What does that tell you? What do I have? Ugh. Woohoo! Oh, this is good. Alright. Oh. this is gonna suck, but gotta do it. I'm like on a roll right now. I just want to stay in rhythm. Something about this music that's just like fueling me to actually play well. Because when I was recording earlier, I wasn't listening to it. I gotta figure out a good way for me to listen to music, but not have it play into my videos. Because I think that's the big problem I'm having. Yeah, look at this. Need 3 wins. Oh, this is beautiful. What are you doing? I'm just gonna cycle this so that you know what I'm doing. No reason for us to wait. Okay, so there's really not any way currently for me to get Hollowing into play. Okay, so this tells me that they're going to Doomscar me. So I want to get as much damage with these in as possible. Okay, I think... Nah, I want to have cards in my hand. So still doing as much damage as possible, but... Okay. Assuming this is a Doomscar. If this is not a Doomscar, I win. But assuming it is, okay. Alright. I gotta figure something out now. Okay. Okay, so I've got double Hollow One now, so that's good. Now I'm back threatening my opponent. Okay. Board wipe again. I know the last time I was playing this deck I was going 3 Doomscar, 3 Wrath, so it's definitely possible. Okay, so, yes. Okay, anti-Wrath cards. Drop this, drop these. I think they're gonna bring in stuff that's anti-sarcophagus, like Rest in Peace, so I can't bring that in. I could bring in some cards to destroy Cage and Rest in Peace, though. Pretty sure this is just a match where I lose game 2 and then win game 3. Come on. Let's do this, opponent. I'll be back. just need a land untapped. Come on, rip it. Ah, alright. Steep's fine. Well, I couldn't play around Censor, so I don't know why they didn't just keep Censor. Alright, at least I got land drop, so in case they have double Censor. Yep, okay. Okay, I think this is where Reptilian Reflection's really gonna shine. Ooh. Okay, that's scary. Really need to draw land here, since I can't draw it. Okay, Alright, I think play Fox. And then cycle on their turn. Okay, so like I said, this is going to be tough on the draw, especially with my hand being so slow. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. This is my least likely to cast spell. Wish there was a way to manipulate into drawing another card. Ah, there's no way. Alright. Huh. Yeah, I want to go as fast as possible here. I was thinking about bringing in Forsake the Worldly, but I think I just want to be as fast as possible and try to not worry about Rest in Peace or Grafdigger's Cage. I mean, I have cast outs to deal with them, so that's not bad. Okay. Yeah, I have a Sacred Foundry. I was thinking that was a cycle land. Yeah, this is sweet. Like, it almost doesn't matter what my opponent does turn one. Okay. Even in the worst case scenario where they go baffling in here, like, I'm still hitting for a lot next turn. Ooh, Temple, ouch. That's gonna hurt. Okay, let's go with this. Let's go with Stinger. Probably just gonna play a Flame Blade. Yeah. Because they're not gonna hit Doomscar. So, I'm guaranteed 2 creatures. Okay. Pretty sure I'm good now. Alright, so this is going to be like a Shark Typhoon, and it doesn't even kill anything. all it does is block Draenus Stinger. GG's. Alright, if they play board wipe here, give me a cycler. Oh, alright. I wanted the fun win. I wanted to win with Reptilian Reflection. Alright. Trying to lean into the mic as much as possible. Come on, Dick. Give me a free win. Alright. I can take this. I think I throw Steep back. There's an argument for throwing for throwing Healer back, but I think throwing Steep back's just better so that my lands enter untapped. Okay. Temple of Silence could mean that... Okay. Yeah, actually I want that instead. Especially this, so I can keep the Needle Verge open on which way I play it. Okay, Interplanar. Ooh, what is this monstrosity that my opponent's doing? Okay, cycle this. What is this? Okay, target player discards. Okay, okay, that's cool. I used to play one of these. I used to play the blue one. Speaking of blue, this could be like a Narset or something, which would be really cool. It would really cause problems for me. Ooh, dead weight. What is my opponent doing? Alright, so we're gonna definitely be cycling into Hollow One? Yeah. Okay, this is good. I think I'm just going to cast this Hollow One though. I don't think well, yeah. Because I want to leave some game if my opponent has a board wipe. Which they can bounce this. Okay, so they're bouncing Flourishing Fox. But I've still got Hollow One. Is this some kind of like Tezzeret build? There's a Scrap Trawler, so that makes me think it might be. Okay. I think I'm just going to play Stinger and then cycle the other two. And get my cycling up for... I assume Zenith Flare's going to have to finish this game. I don't think my board's going to be able to contain it. Alright. Wow, this is cool. Alright. I don't know if what my opponent's doing is good, but it sure seems cool. Okay, well, I'm definitely discarding that. I'm just holding up double. need to hold a card back to discard. We'll at least do this. I know they can block Stinger for free, but I don't think this is gonna beat me, but this is really cool. Anything involving Scrap Trawler makes me happy. But unfortunately, I think this is where it's gonna wrap up, unless they're playing Metallic Rebuke, which if they're playing Metallic Rebuke, then I'm just further impressed. Okay. Okay. I mean, I just win, right? I don't know why I didn't discard first. Alright. Do you have anything? Nope. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna end the game. Not even gonna play. Okay. Alright. So there was some graveyard shenanigans, but I think the only thing I really want is the artifact destruction. Oh. I think it's Sharn, because then they can't sacrifice to activate all that stuff. I'm gonna try this. Alright, I know the first card needs to come in. The Yasharn might be a mistake, but I'm curious. Okay. It's a little slow, but this is definitely not what I expected, given my opponent's start with Temple of Silence turn 1 last game. I did not expect some kind of artifact deck. Though of course I'm in love with it, because anything involving artifacts makes me happy. Okay, so Stinger for sure. Could make an argument for Fox, but hey, I think Stinger is going to do better. Okay, perfect. Okay, so it's dead weight. That's fine. I like how it's at least asking me what I want to cycle. It's better than anything in the past. Yeah, I just want to play Flourishing Fox. Yeah, the Spell Bomb is the reason why I didn't play Flourishing Fox the first time. So that wouldn't have died to this, but that's okay. Yeah, well, I'm definitely not going to be fighting, so that's not. Alright, so playing lands is not going to be an issue now. Okay, so I think I'm good to try to make as many hollow ones as possible. don't see any metallic rebukes yet. I feel like there's a cool idea here. There's just not a lot being played. Unless they're playing the, what's the thing from Eldraine that makes fairies? Okay, frog, that's cool. Alright, so I mean there's a case for Gopher Blood now. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna have to cast this Gopher Blood. So I do not want my opponent having any cards come out of the graveyard. Okay. This is rough, but it's fine. Oh, well, definitely discarding or exiling a land, that's for sure. I think I'm just gonna cycle this hollow one. I don't think it does anything. Same thing here. I just don't think they do anything. I'm gonna get this damage in while I can. Alright, I'm just gonna end on this. Okay. Oh, it's drawing, so that's a good sign. It's not the Planeswalker I expected from this. Okay, so as long as they're just building a board, that's fine with me. Yeah, double Zenith Flare. Well, if it wasn't already over, it is now. That's 18. Oh, I get to go first. Alright. Give me something good. I said good. I mean, this is good if I get to play Fox. Oh, gosh. Alright, I have to throw Fox back. Yeah, I guess that's what I have to do. And play Cave? Oh, this is rough. Okay, my opponent mulligan to 5-2. Okay. Alright. Stinger? Or do I want to hold Cyclers in my hand? Yeah, I actually like that better. Because I mulligan, I actually want as many Cyclers in my hand as possible. Because I'm going to need to draw as many cards as I can. Alright, Gopher Blood seems like the weakest. Looks like my opponent probably has a Stomp. Okay, so I got my white source. Kinda want to play around Anger. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I'm just gonna... Okay. This is gonna be close. Ooh. And they didn't tap their mana first either. Oh, they're playing Tails End. Okay, never mind. I thought they missed that for a second. So there's a good chance they're playing Niv next turn. So I think I've lost here, but okay, Swelter. So at least it's not Niv. Stinger? Stinger and cycle both. I think that gives me the best chance. Okay, Narset, Narset. Narset is pretty easily this. Okay. Okay. If for some reason my opponent has nothing, I can play around this Narset pretty easily. But that requires my opponent to have nothing. If they let me untap with this, that's really good. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so they're letting me untap. So good. I'm actually okay with that. I like how I have an answer for Niv. So put the pressure on my opponent. These all have cycling? Yes. Beautiful. So they are nearly dead to... Okay. Let's go with Swelter, because this is the most useless card in my hand. See, I hope my opponent commits Stinger. That's fine. Okay, Sabrade. Okay. I'm not gonna cycle into this. Okay. Alright, gonna play Fox, so I have some kind of threat. So definitely Cast Out's gonna be the last card I cycle, because I want to have answers. Okay. So anytime I'm given a window to resolve. Okay, so this one I'm actually gonna aim at Narset, so that I can start multi-drawing. Okay, so they're committing this. That's fine. They can lock me out. Alright, they think they can. Yeah, I think that's what I want to go for, is them trying to cast Memory and Narset lock me. It would require Cast Out to resolve for that to happen, but it is an option. Okay, Footfall's cool. Can I actually cast one of these? Quake. Okay. Alright, so that got rid of Narset. So, cool. My opponent actually helped me there. Alright. Okay, there's the flare. Anytime I can get it to resolve, that's lethal. Okay. Alright, I like getting a turn here. Alright. Like I said, anytime I get to resolve this, that's game. Alright, I want to try to draw a creature. Okay. That's a creature, so I should be doing it, but I'm thinking a 1-drop. Okay. So I feel like here, I'm just gonna pass, and I'm gonna do Zenith Flare Trick. Try to catch them. They've got a lot of mana though. Okay. Alright, so they have to do something about this. I assume they have something. Okay. Commit. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so cycling. Oh! I did the wrong card. Okay. Okay. Alright, this is tough. Okay, so they're casting a memory. Got it. Oh, that was intense. Alright, so this is... Alright. Alright, so I don't like Swelter, obviously. Plus this helps you play around Narset. Anything else decent? Yeah, I think this is what Fry is for. Okay. I think that's good. Alright. Gotta win a game. Come on, give me a keepable. Ugh, gross. Alright, this is a keepable. It's not a great hand. Okay. Zenith Flare for sure. Alright. So it looked like they already mulled to 5. So that's good. Yep. Okay, Void. Alright, so basically this game hinges on Flourishing Fox living this turn. Or really living for the next 2 turns, because my land's gonna intertapped. Alright, so I don't like this card. Okay, so it's gonna live. Let's get a red source in there. Okay. Alright, so I like this a little bit less than Stinger. Okay. I like Stinger better than Fox. not gonna get to play a second. Rather have 2 white sources. Even though I can make an argument for actually needing 2 red sources. Well, it wouldn't matter in that case. Alright, this should be getting close to game, though obviously that's bad. Yeah, I think I'm just playing my land here. Oh, shoot. Oh, thank you, opponent. Even though you've got that. Take action. Alright. Okay. I've got reflection, so protected against any kind of board wipe stuff. I don't think this deck plays something that would be a board wipe here. Okay. I think this is what I'm cycling, actually. Okay, what do you have? Like, Brazen Borrower or Shark Typhoon? Because I don't think either one of those helps. I think you'd have to have both, and even then it's not good. So I think I'm just good. Despite the fact that I have literally the most dead card possible in my hand. I don't know, I have Cast Out still. I have Cast Out to deal with Leyline of the Void if this game were to go long. Okay. Oh! Alright. Alright. That was cool. It's not good enough, but that was cool. Woo! Mythic in one day. I like that. Look at that. Let's see how much time's left. 88%. I'm not going for it, but nonetheless, that's awesome. Whoops. Sorry.